Today we got a generational video, bro. Not even a generational video. It's just one of them great videos, where you watch the videos, entertaining, but at the same time you learn a lot, bro. And today I'm learning about something I never know about. So good English, brother. I never knew about before, something I never heard about. Enough the yapping, boys. Let's get straight into it. This is our third eats and reacts stream in a row, bro. So we catching up some steam, some momentum, boys. But yeah, bro, it's been absolutely fantastic. It's been good. It's been good the last couple of days. Let's get straight into the video. Today we're gonna be watching a absolutely fantastical video. A good, a good learning video at the same time. You're also, you're learning and you're enjoying the video, bro. So yeah. Let's say hi to YouTube, boys. Let's say hi to YouTube. Let's say hi to YouTube in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we say hi to YouTube, bro, boys, I just cooked up a generational plate of food, eggs with toast, and I toasted my bread, bro. That's when you know a brother's bougie. When you're toasting your bread, you're bougie, bro. But yeah, that's what we're on right now. We have a bit of a Philadelphia original cream cheese, but yeah, brother, it's we have to be scraping it, bro, because this thing is. There's barely any left, man. I can see the bottom of the container. That's the simplest way to put it. But yeah, bro, it's good eats today, and we're gonna be watching a great video today. We're gonna be watching, and let's say hi to YouTube in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey YouTube, it's your boy Hasuni. How y'all doing? Hope you have an amazing, fantastic day. Today we're gonna be watching an amazing, fantastic video of Oracle. It's genuinely far scarier than BlackRock. So me personally, boys, I don't really know much about Oracle. That's the way it's pronounced. I've seen this guy in frame before. I think he's the owner. I might be bugging, I might be tripping, but I think that's the case. But BlackRock, I know they obviously own a lot of companies. They own a lot of stock. They basically control a lot of things, which a lot of people don't know about. But yeah, bro, this is a good video. It's by people called How Money Works. So yeah, let's get straight to it, boys.
Larry Ellison briefly became the richest man in the world.
Larry Ellison. I've heard of this guy before, yeah.
After his company Oracle delivered worse than expected financial results. As a clear sign of a very healthy and totally normal market, the tech company reported lower earnings per share and revenue than it projected. But despite this, its value soared by over 30% in a single day, gaining more market cap than the entirety of McDonald's within 8 hours.
Damn.
This is all from a company that has historically provided boring software subscriptions to boring enterprise customers.
Okay.
And if an industry reputation is to be believed, they didn't even do that particularly well.
Yeah.
So as you might have already guessed, this recent boom has had a lot to do with big promises about the future of AI, which is nothing that special by itself anymore. But the way that Oracle is capitalizing on this hype is unique, and it's also worth understanding because, unfortunately, it will impact you. Oracle is going to be effectively taking over control of TikTok in America. It has massive influence in both
Word? I've heard of Oracle before, but are they that big, bro? Are they that big?
Silicon Valley and Washington. It might single-handedly be keeping the AI bubble inflated. Oh, and this is not to mention the direct connection it will have with potentially the biggest traditional media company of all time. It's all very impressive stuff when you remember that, unless you were unlucky enough to have to deal with their software services, most people have no idea what.
So this guy does not mess with Oracle at all. It's something to keep in mind. But at the same time, brother, never heard of Oracle in my life before. Not a day in my life.
the fuck this business actually does.
Right.
Larry Ellison, founder and top shareholder of software giant Oracle, has seen his net worth.
He's the one thing before we even start the video. I think he might be one of the ones where he's both with Trumpy. He's both with Trumpy, you know what I'm saying? He's on that side. He's one of them, you know what I'm saying, older, richer people that got connections, but I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna judge. Let's see.
By $70 billion in one day.
According to the White House, the deal would transfer control of TikTok's U.S.
Okay, so I might have already cooked already, but let's get straight to it.
operations and a copy of that all-important algorithm. Oracle, founded by Ellison in cooperation with the government, monitors this algorithm.
Larry Ellison is an amazing man and an amazing business.
On my life, I've never heard this guy before. I seen him. I did see him at the White House. I see him at the White House right now, but I just I've seen his face, and I knew he's good with Trump. I just know people.
According to the Wall Street Journal, who's reporting Paramount Skydance is preparing a majority cash bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. The move would see the two titans of the entertainment industry come together.
Okay, so there are really 3 things you need to understand about this company. the financial shenanigans it has pulled to suddenly explode in value, the way it's using that paper value to grab real value, and how it's using that value to become one of the most powerful institutions in the world. I know organizations like BlackRock usually get all of the attention for pulling strings behind the scenes, and honestly, some of these fears are not totally unwarranted. But hold on to your tinfoil hats, because there is an argument to be made that what Oracle is turning into is going to be much worse, and here's why. The recent run-up in Oracle stock price has been largely thanks to its aggressive shift into AI infrastructure support. The company is building massive AI data centers and then selling access to them to companies that don't have the money or expertise to build their own. Now, cloud computing is not a new offering from Oracle, and a lot of other companies offer similar products. But the rate at which they are expanding this part of their business supposedly is what has surprised a lot of investors. As far as tech companies go, Oracle is pretty ancient at almost 50 years old now.
Yeah.
Investors were treating it like a mature, stable, low-growth industry incumbent that had carved out a nice little niche for itself in commercial software services. But over the last year, it has effectively rebranded itself in the markets as a born-again AI startup complete with the investor exuberance that comes with it. This really came to a head in their most recent earnings when they announced that they had almost $500 billion in backlogged orders from AI companies desperate to utilize its expanding infrastructure. It's basically that number alone that has fueled the surge in Oracle stock price because everything else in the financials were underwhelming at best. But that didn't matter because big numbers go up and people are hoping this could be the next Nvidia for everybody who missed out on Nvidia. But there are 3 big problems with that absolutely massive number. The first is the simple fact that we need to get out of the way first, which is that this spending is probably almost certainly unsustainable. Generative AI does have some useful applications, and in the long run, we are going to figure out more ways to integrate it into everyday technologies. But $455 billion is more than 2% of US GDP, and that's in just one set of contracts from one company. When you are spending that much money, handy little technologies are not good enough. It genuinely needs to radically reshape the world in one way or another. Even if it's not for the best, at least the analysts will be able to see where the money is going. The big players are getting more and more desperate.
I swear to God, babe, if this is not an ad right now, I'm bugging because the way I'm hearing is really shit right now. I'm hearing an ad is about to come, but let's just see.
Desperate to prove that the scale of disruption is possible while everybody else is getting more and more skeptical. This was covered in a video last month, so I don't want to retread too much ground here, because the economy destabilizing scale of AI investments is not even the biggest problem with these Oracle numbers. The bigger problem is that later on in that same financial letter, the CEO notes that basically all of this money is coming from just 4 contracts with 3 individual clients. So even if those contracts...
Bro, if I see you typing up African booty scratcher, I'm gonna smack you, bro. Because, bro, realistically, bro, what can I do, bro? I don't know if you man can see, bro, but yeah, there's nothing there, bro. And I'm not letting this pack go to. This was $8, bro. $8. Yeah, and I see bare creep cheese left over. I'm not letting it go away, bro. No way. The spoon is not getting that. I tried with the spoon. I tried with the fork. It was not getting that, bro. This is the most efficient way, boys. Trust me. And let me have my grace this time, please. Next time you can get me. This time, please allow me, bro.
Were split evenly. That means these clients will be spending more than $150 billion each on effectively renting a data center. The logical question is, why would companies with that much money not just build their own data centers? Well, that's the third problem. The biggest new client juicing these numbers is OpenAI, who has announced plans to spend over $300 billion with Oracle over the next 5 years. The problem is, OpenAI doesn't have $300 billion. To even have a chance of being able to fulfill this commitment, they are going to need a lot more investor money. Fortunately, and completely coincidentally, at around the same time last week, Nvidia announced that it will be investing $100 billion into OpenAI. This cash will be used to help develop their compute infrastructure through deals like the one they have made with Oracle. But Oracle is building its compute infrastructure by buying billions of dollars worth of Nvidia GPUs. So,
what the bots is going on, my... What the... Yo. Hey, bro. Some not adding up, yo.
Yeah. All they are doing is effectively turning outside investor money into deferred revenue on the next company over, which is making these businesses look...
And then you get more stock. Your stock goes up, eh?
more promising than they
Right.
really are to even more outside investors.
Right.
Now, AI has been playing a game of, say, a bigger number for a while now, to the point where last week, Sam Altman unironically suggested that we could build a Dyson sphere to power core compute capabilities. Now, this is all really dumb, but it should only be a risk to the people investing money into these businesses, and they do need to do their own due diligence. The real problem for everybody else is what they are doing with these fantasy valuations once they have achieved them. So it's time to learn how money works to find out what Oracle and the big man Larry Ellison are really up to. This video is sponsored by Plod, a tool that makes you more productive rather than
Fantastic, bro. But I believe the ad was coming a bit earlier. But hey, he did it nicely. He did it nicely. Hey, Plod, chat to me, bro. But yeah,
Oracle and its founder Larry Ellison have been extremely wealthy for
my email's in the description. Just, you know what I'm saying? If you want to work together, just let me know. I'll maybe think about working with you. But yeah.
a very long time now, and over the last 4 decades, neither of them have been afraid of throwing their money around a bit. Oracle spends millions of dollars every year on political donations and lobbying, and Ellison himself was one of the biggest spenders on last year's election, even if he was a little bit more low-key about it than Elon Musk. Senior executives in the company, including its outgoing
Not looking good, don't I?
CEO, have also held key positions within the current government. But like all good philanthropy, the alleged return on investment from these donations has been staggering. On a totally unrelated note, TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, must sell off its US operations in a deal that has been heavily monitored by the government because of the sensitive user information and influence the platform controls. To facilitate this transfer, Oracle has been selected and approved as the company that will
Bald, key balling on influence TikTok has. If you want to know, you know.
handle the new platform using its existing cloud infrastructure.
Yeah.
This is going to give it influence over the algorithm.
Half the stuff we see about reality, about what's happening around the world is gonna be silenced, brother. So I don't know. It is nice what it lasts right now, where you can see a kind of unfiltered view of the world. To an extent, because TikTok still, but it's gonna get a lot worse, bro. It's gonna get a lot worse.
And access to that same sensitive user data. Now, you might reasonably say that it's better for an American tech giant to have this data, when the alternative is a Chinese tech giant, and that's completely fair. What hasn't been completely fair is the tender process to decide which particular tech giant would be gifted this valuable opportunity.
Right.
The details of this acquisition are still incredibly vague and opaque, but almost every independent estimate says that the $14 billion valuation put on the social media platform is well below what it should trade at.
14 billion for TikTok. Yeah, these men held them at gunpoint, bro.
Now, only the American operation is being forced to sell here, but even still, comparing it to a competitor like Instagram, based on sales within this market alone, it should conservatively be worth 10 times more. Now, political lobbying potentially and totally coincidentally resulting in a lucrative government deal might not come as a huge surprise to you anymore. But, well,
Say the line, Bart!
it gets worse. The Ellison family have used their wealth and influence to move far beyond one single tech company. Now, I have to give a warning that this next part involves looking at the world's most punchable face, although nothing I can say can truly prepare you. Larry Ellison's son, David Ellison, started the company Skydance Media in 2010, reportedly with seed capital of $350 million.
Because hey, maybe he's doing them wrong with this picture, brother. Because realistically, bro, no way somebody, you know, there. I understand, like, you know, what's the brother name? Ellison. Oh my, it's always like that too. His face is always like that for some reason. Yeah, I could already imagine a conversation with that brother.
Coming from his father and other associates.
Right.
Last year, Skydance took over Paramount to form Paramount Skydance, which Ellison still has voting control over. This new mega media company is also reportedly eyeing a deal to acquire Warner Brothers, which would make it one of, if not the largest traditional media conglomerate in
Damn, they're in the UFC too. Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's low-key crazy, bro. That whole this the thing was. People talk about networking in business is so crucial. About networking in business might actually be everything, bro. Like, it actually, there's always a reason, and you're gonna find with every deal there's a reason, and you're gonna find out it was a network. It was someone they knew together. This brother David Ellison, his dad is obviously the owner of Oracle, whatever. He's boys with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is boys with Dana White. Dana White is probably like Dana White probably told Donald Trump, "Yo, Donald Trump, I'm trying to sell my company, or I'm trying to sell the rights. My deal with ESPN is over." Next thing you know, Donald Trump he tells this guy, "Yeah, he's trying to sell his company. Who wants to buy it? Paramount. Oh, my son owns Paramount." They start talking together, big bash bush, money sent, everything like that. It's actually outrageous, bro. Like, it seems like even that whole circle, Trump, Trump, Dana, you know what I'm saying, Oracle. It seems like it's a circle that's just doing a lot of business together, man. But yeah, it's just outrageous the fact that business is genuinely all connections. It's all you know. Oh, I'm trying to buy this. Oh, my cousin, uncle, blah blah knows this guy. Go ahead and talk to him. It's outrageous, bro.
History. This is incredibly impressive from a business started just 15 years ago. Although funding from one of the richest men in the world has certainly made rapid expansion a lot easier. But the cozy and at times lucrative relationship with the government has raised some eyebrows around how this business is run, such as the cancellation of Stephen Colbert at the same time that the TikTok deal and the current slate of big acquisitions were being.
Oh, Stephen is under this brother now? Stephen is under this brother? Someone confirm it, bro.
Assessed.
Damn.
However, the company insists that it was purely down to the show receiving poor ratings. Now, that may very well be true. Late-night talk shows have been a slowly fading medium.
Jimmy Kimmel, 12, 13, 7 point whatever. It's a nice show. Who's the Tonight Show? Why? Or that's everybody. Like there's different hosts for the Tonight Show. They were cooking in 13, 14, but yeah, damn, this drop off is crazy. All these drop offs are looking crazy, dog.
For a long time now. However, even the potential for an organization with this much influence to have this much control is concerning enough by itself.
Yeah, but that's the thing, brother. Like, that's the one, boys. TikTok right now is nice. It's nice, bro. And after they buy it, bro, is it gonna be as nice, bro? I'm not sure.
But it gets worse. As something of a synergistic.
This guy is talking about it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse, brother. But let the video end, bro. It's a minute left, bro.
Move with Oracle's heavy focus on AI, David has been a vocal supporter of using the technology to lower costs in the movie production industry. So basically, the worst use case for AI. This is also all ignoring the biggest problem of all. Larry Ellison is 81 years old, and while he looks pretty good for his age, he's a...
Hey, David, bro. Yo, David, where's the guy at, bro? Hey, I gotta give an apology to my man, bro. You see, I was saying some stuff about your face is a bit punishable. These things in these shorts, but I didn't mean it, bro. Like, maybe when I talk to you, when I'll talk to you in person, it's gonna be okay, bro. Maybe we link. Maybe we have something in common, bro. There's no need to cancel me everywhere, bro. Like, my TikToks, they still want to get views, bro. You know, I'm trying to reach an audience. I'm trying to teach people. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do too much, brother. Just allow it. Just don't shadow ban me. That's all I'm asking, bro. Keep my account up, brother. But yeah, this brother is gonna be going in a couple years. My man's gonna be the face of the entertainment system, bro. Crazy.
Eventually going to die. The exact details of his estate are
Alright, brother. You don't have to say all that, but yeah.
Unknown, but it's safe to assume that he will pass down at least some of his influence over Oracle to his son. That means one man could soon potentially control one of the biggest social media platforms and traditional media platforms at the same time. So if you ever wondered what happened if we mixed Rupert Murdoch with Mark Zuckerberg, we may be about to find out. Compared to the other big companies, Skydance and Oracle are far more low-key to the average person when compared to competitors like Disney or Facebook. But I hope in whatever way it can, this video shines a little bit more light on them because they could soon be just as important. Now, of course, this is only one part of a bigger trend that is getting a lot less attention than it really should. Go and watch this video next to find.
Damn, that was a good video. And yeah, bro, like I was saying, it's crazy the connections that are being made, bro. Like, the more you think about it, there's always a connection, and there's always a reason why, bro. But yeah, it was a fantastic video, boys. It's been an absolutely fantastic run, a couple of days of good videos. Videos are coming out every day, bish bash bosh. Good reactions, good content, good learning, good eats. Life's good, man. What can I say, bro? But yeah, appreciate y'all, boys. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.